Adios! Well, that was a nice, pleasant couple of hours. Talking to John from Accrington on his Honda Shadow 750. Red one, not a silver one, no, a red one. Just bought it from London. Yesterday it arrived. Paid £200 deposit. The bank wouldn't let him have any money because they thought it was a con. So we had to prove to him that he'd got the bike. But I'm far, but I suppose it's the bank that loses loads of money, isn't it? And before they'd let him pay it. But apparently I had quite a bit of money in the house. So he said I paid everything I got, so it was about £1,000, and then he had to get off Barclays. I've never heard out like it. So how true it was I don't know, but he said he could see my indicator going. And he was trying to tell me it was stopping, and he said the more he flashed his lights, I said, well, I was wondering what you were doing, so I started flashing mine at you. I don't know if they're going slow to let me pass. Well, it's a bit narrow for them. Hey! 2 gears I've missed today. Oof. On my way home now for my tea. Sunday lunch with my wife. Said I wouldn't be long. Should never say that when you go to Rivington. There's a lovely Vincent there, I missed it going. Talking to lads with old Harley Davidsons. There's one lad there, an 883 Sportster, and it looked brand bloody new. It had me foxed. And he got on, he said, 17 years old. He said, I bought it, it was a basket case. He said, only one piece. He said, but it looks like it was absolutely rubbish. He said, it's an alright mess. He says, but the fella had stored it away and he covered it in all like, it said WD-40, but I don't think that had done it. But it's all full of oil and everything. He says, and when I got it home and stripped it all away, he says, it's like a new bike. He said, I couldn't believe his luck. He said, just had a bit of trouble getting the carb right. He said, and it's run like a new bike ever since. But out of all the Harleys I saw today, that was definitely the nicest. And the next one came was a 1400, whatever it was, Dynaglide. And that was 20-year-old. And that kicked me, that kidded me, because it had like plastic speedos on it. I said, did they do them 20 years ago? He said, oh aye. He had a bit of a wobble, didn't he? Bit of Stella there. Time is it? Well, it's 27 minutes past according to the old bike, eh? 5. And it's perfect riding weather, this. Got my nice jacket on. Old fella there, he took me to his car to show me his jacket because he saw me wearing this. He said, "Is that a Belstaff?" I said, "No." I said, "I've got a couple." He said, "I'll show you mine. You won't have seen one like this. It's exactly like my first one." I said, "Did you buy that in '68? He said, "About that time." I said, "I've got one the same." I said, "Don't throw it away, it's worth a fortune." And I've got a 1971. And even back in the day, in the 70s and the, you know, 60s, I mean, I bought them from a catalogue. I think it was Grattan's, I think, could have been. On the Never Never. They're alright though, because it's like free, you know, you paid the price, probably a bit dearer than anywhere else. And you got a Belstaff jacket. It was popular then though. Well, they were. Because everybody had leathers, but you knew if you wanted to stay dry, you got yourself a Belstaff, not a Barber, a Belstaff. Barbers for farmers. Had a weird pocket. Lovely view that, isn't it, with it coming out alright on the camera. If it's come on, I had trouble getting this to work. And it's the SIM card had come out a little bit. Totally spend a few times a bit too fast. It really tightens up here. You don't think it does. Always turned it off, eh? That's funny with old John in front of me on the way down and doing his funny signals with his indicators. Ooh, away. Oh, my neighbour's got one of them. Exactly the same. About the same year as well, I think. 52. If he's still there when I get home, I'll have a look. Moving today. Biker came to our house before with a load of biker gear for us. Oh, he has a VFR 750. But I think it's been in his loft for about, well, it's been as long as it's been in this house, but a lot longer than that. Because it gives a pair of buffalo panniers. They won't fit on this bike, but I thought, oh, could come in handy then. But no, and the wife came in and says, "Get rid of them, they stink." So they had a night in the garage and did alright now. It's just smell of dust and not mould or out, just dusty. Pretty good. Apart from looking dead dated, you're good on a classic bike. You know, so they've got not so much a Royal Enfield and all like that, you know, like a GSXR from the 70s. So I reckon there must be about 90s. hardly used. And he said he won't get them away, just tried to put them on his BFI, but they won't fit, and they won't fit on here. Black version of mine, that. Oh, Mife's, I should say. Oh, Manchester there. Oh. Don't think it'll pick it up, no chance. Well, the skyline's changed there in a few years. Used to be hardly any skyscrapers, now it's full of them. So, it'd be nice doing a little vlog for you, same road, same place, but looking forward to seeing Craig Jones, his latest creation finished. See his petrol tanks next to come on. If you don't watch Doghouse Customs, I think it's one of the best channels on telly. On YouTube, I should say. Well, in my case, on telly. Not on telly to watch. I think I've got one Foxy to the Silver Fox Travels, got one of them. I think he's put one of them. Oh no, he has put one up. I've got that to watch and enjoy tonight. Up to date with Steve Hornet, unless he's done something today.